Well, greetings. And welcome back.
Thank you for dining at Skyline Cafe.
Hello again.
Hello. You've been here before. Blue light scanty doesn't find any weapons, items, or consumables.
Absolutely none. I am perfectly safe. Oh,
Alright,
sorry.
yours. Oh, don't worry about it. You're free to go.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't necessarily control.
How long have you been here? Do you think we're gonna see Elias today?
Oh yeah, but that soon turns into like 3 months, and then it quickly turns into like
9
year.
months. 2 years.
Greetings.
Evening. Fucking microwave.
Yeah, someone used it too. Like, what the fuck is that?
There's a microwave
Does anyone
inside
need
the
any
vending
service?
machine.
Just like a rabbit.
Wow.
Understandable, I might say.
What did you say,
Best way of putting it.
It worked.
Oh, thank you very much. That's greatly appreciated.
If I may ask for a coffee again with sugar cream. It was excellent last time I was here.
Of course, that will be 125.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we have. So apparently, one of them vending machines is actually what's it called? Mr. Lava. Yeah, and I'm thinking like, should we have that plugged in? I mean, technically no, but also you could probably turn it on and, you know, use it as a snack. It's blue something. It's like someone can shove some metal in there.
Hello again, Dr.
Can
Wonder.
explode.
Here's your coffee, sir.
Oh, hello, Gabumon.
It's a bit late,
And
it's-
thank you very much.
Fucking
And
Oh,
oh, never mind.
Alright, well, either way, I've got,
Don't-
there's another patient
Don't
in
ruin me,
coming,
Diego.
How are you?
I don't want to sit
They were
down.
smelling
All
the
good.
I'm okay.
Sit down, Dad.
I was a weatherman yesterday.
Come again?
I was a weatherman yesterday.
I do not have a queen.
And you did a bloody good job.
Weatherman, do you mean
Yeah,
like
you were.
you prognosed weather
Yeah,
or?
Ferris was doing a news thing over there, and he appointed me as weatherman.
Yeah.
usually all.
It was fun.
I got fired very quickly.
I mean, as long as you.
And then he became the sports guy.
Yeah.
Lives career.
Yeah. Like my whole newscasting career lasted all of 10 minutes.
Yo, Jake. Or Toasterman.
That's more than me. I was like 2 minutes.
I gotta try new things sometimes.
I mean, as long as you had
But it was fun.
fun, then
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
If I get onto the news side of
Also,
it,
did
though,
you know about the
football,
microwave and the
say
vending machine?
A foot goal.
Vending machine, I believe I heard the green guy that I don't see now mentioning something about that. That it's not working?
I don't.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
the microwave is working fine.
Also, if you didn't hear me, hello to you too.
Floor up there.
Toaster. Or Jake. My
Good to
apologies.
see you again, Dr. Wander.
The news for the city.
The pleasure's all mine.
And
That's the only gambling.
yeah, I don't even know. It's called.
Smokey's worried someone might put something metal in there to make it explode, so he's gonna talk to someone to get it replaced.
Wouldn't it be hard to
With an
balance
actual vending
sports
machine.
with all
Shrapnel injuries are very hard to deal with, so
You get people.
yes, that's not a nice prank.
If you were to use the top of your head, you would win.
Sorry, come again?
He could just unplug it. You'd probably kill someone, but you know.
Yeah,
I mean-
why don't you just unplug it.
I hear that's a tried and tested method of solving technical issues.
But yeah, it might be some. It might cause problems.
Or
You turn it on and off again.
perhaps it was like...
Why didn't the repair guy? Why
Good.
didn't the repair guy was here? Last weekend. Unplug him.
Oh shit! You're the one.
The one looking at them in the first place.
Couldn't your friends... Oh, no, wait, sorry, your friend deals with
Yeah, I was. Now I'm
not
going
maintenance stuff, I guess.
No,
Oh, yeah,
he's
gamer.
more of a computer guy. And I don't think he has
about like
permission
how
to
in a
touch.
sportsball setting
machines in this
I could
place.
use the horns, but then I'd go to prison for like stabbing someone.
He doesn't seem necessarily mechanically inclined. He's more of a computer nerd.
Yeah, back up
you
your
did
shit.
He did build my robot though.
Back up that Rambo,
When
innit?
did they tell you not to use your horns?
And I went.
Well, I will be sure to avoid vending machines for the time being.
Go.
Yeah, apparently
Yeah, I don't think any of them
rat
here
and
work.
a pigeon nest in the
Yeah, they don't work. These two don't work. The ones upstairs are fake. So there's no vending machines. Unless the... I don't know about the ones in the...
Something worth I hope not.
What are they?
No, I hope not to.
The reserved rooms?
Maybe just commit a small
Oh,
crime.
I think she's in there.
Apparently. I don't know if those ones work or
That
not.
does sound like a lot of effort.
I don't know if the repairman
Wanna go
checked
check
those
him
or
out?
not.
Wanna go check him out?
I don't think we're allowed in there.
That doesn't seem like.
I don't know. You have to ask.
Excuse me? Can we go in the private rooms for a couple minutes?
Yep, go up there, just let smoking out so he doesn't try and somebody. Just say I let you know.
Enjoy!
Well, you know,
No prison.
they're gonna go make toast in the private rooms or something.
No prison.
Prison is not fun, but you know, I did go to jail one time. Back in, you know, my day in Lotus of VRCT.
Pretty close, I suppose.
Though to be fair, I feel
Greetings.
like prison might sometimes be better.
Oh, I
than
did.
living
You
in
know,
the city.
my life back then is not great. So you know, before I met my husband.
The Lotus city is pretty rough.
Most jail.
I'm not really.
That is an interesting setup.
Cold, dark.
I would recommend that.
With a bunch of people with different, you know, backgrounds. Kind of like that. So.
Keep that in mind. Pretty bad in the city in
Well,
general.
that's scary.
Down there.
No. You know, it's totally fine. You know, I just
Yeah,
have something
you'd
that's
like
a
to
temporary
get shanked
prison.
or-
Your
Temporary jail
outfit
that
is
I
also
saw. That I just
interesting.
got
I don't think
before,
I've seen
so-
it.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll make sure not to go there.
It's a mixture of,
And after that, you know,
I believe the term is plague doctor and gentleman, mostly because of the hat on top. I try to keep my bedside manner for patients as best as possible.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Totally understandable.
I mean, I usually just come around here to come to this place, so...
I'll be right back in just a second. I need to solve a technical issue.
There's obviously rules and stuff in place.
Now I'm 40 and just break the time.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I need to put you on like... So, she was very quiet. And also, fuck, I need to... Like, activate one thing. Store... Shit, can I just... Not desktop, but if I... Yes, Steam. And I need to... how do you... How the F do you activate? Finally. Sorry, it's like taking way too long. And I believe I also need to like change settings for something for controllers. I don't want shit. Yeah, because there was a setting that allowed you to disable the no, don't want to do that. Fuck, never mind. I am unable to find that, and okay, the batteries seem to be fine. I have no idea what's this about. Alright.
We've been back in the private rooms before. You have clearly missed vending machine.
Ah,
Yeah, but I might have
I've returned. Apologies for my sudden absence.
Maker worked.
It's alright.
That was a good thing.
Yes.
Blue one's sprayed water in my face.
Trying to think. The only time I've really heard of a plug doctor is back up in near High Rock.
Smells like rotten eggs.
Yeah, it's like a zombie got crushed in there.
That actually sounds better than the rotten eggs like oozing out for some reason. I don't know why.
That's it.
Apologies.
That's it.
If you may.
I don't know why.
Fuck yeah. Sorry, sometimes I'm still getting used to this form and my body tends to spaz out.
To perfection.
I understand. It's alright.
And so I was going to ask that I didn't exactly catch the last thing you said.
Most successful creation.
Perfection is a new
Well, I said that plug doctor, from what I last remember, plug doctors are usually up in High Rock. I haven't seen any in Skyrim before.
No, I wouldn't call them pets. I don't really have to care for them.
Skyrim? I'm
Specimen.
not sure I'm familiar with the term. Is that the name of your world?
Is the home of... It's the name of the
Are you talking
province
about-
I live in.
Are you talking about the skybox above us?
Have a name for her
You
yet?
say Skyrim?
No, Skyrim is the province where I'm from.
See if there's anything happening with it.
Oh. Just reminded me of the box in the sky. If you go out in the patio, you look up, you can actually see it.
Wait, you got what?
Is the box blue, perchance?
A goat here.
No, it's just like an outline of a square in the sky.
That's pretty
I'm
cool.
testing goat horn.
That's why I call it a skybox.
That's what
Ah, for a moment I thought that perhaps the other doctor swing by, but perhaps I will check that at a later time. But no, I apologize. I'm not familiar with the Skyrim. You say it's a province of a world?
Nah, I can imagine.
I'm pretty sure it's not of this world, because this is entirely new to me.
So, when the experiments go wrong,
The world I'm from is called Nern. It's quite different from this. More
If I may just ask for like you can if you can repeat the name. I think something's the mask might be a little bit too tight.
the world I am from is called Nern. And of course, on Tamriel, the landmass that we live on, Skyrim is one of the provinces. It's much different from here.
I understand. Different, if I may ask.
yeah.
How? In terms of like climate, creatures?
Yes. I don't know.
Those two plus not as, what is the word I've heard here? Modern? We still have horse carriages, dragons, crossbows. We do not usually have like the guns here or lighting like this. Either.
Very.
Hey, Oreo.
DLC to
Interesting.
Whole new.
Yes.
So I imagine this might be a little bit of a culture shock for you.
It was at first, but some of the people here have been helping me learn on what things are like here.
That's very nice to hear. I must say I'm not that often coming here, but if there's one thing I consistently heard about is that the people coming here are usually helpful and willing to guide you through various things.
Yes. Many of the people I met here are very nice, and as well as many of the people in the casino.
Anyway, have you gotten further on your app?
I heard many things about the casino, primarily that it has a lot of flux problems. However, myself, I'm working with specific time frames, and sadly I was so far unable to visit the casino.
Yes.
Goblin.
It's very fluxy there, it is. I'll admit that. More than once I've been,
Oh, I like waffles.
as I say, taken back to my home.
No, kind of rough. That just makes it worse.
More than it's not a fun ride.
Kinda like teleportation gone wrong? Because I assume if you said that your world has dragons, then I assume magic is a thing?
Yes, very much so.
Are you perhaps...
Yes, I used the
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I used the magic to get here.
Very well. And apart from that, are you perhaps a practitioner of magic yourself? I know not to judge a book by its cover, so...
I know some magic, yes. I'm still learning as the years go on.
But you wouldn't say
It's
that...
good to know.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's good to know a little bit of everything.
Jack of all trades. I am familiar with the term. That's respectable.
Or they just love it.
I'm not sure. These mornings, I woke up with them after...
May I ask what you were going to ask?
It's a long story.
Yes, I believe I was going along the way of use a little bit of magic, but I get a feeling that you do not consider this your primary specialty, and if I may be bold to ask, what is your primary specialty?
Mine is more sneaking and being stealthy back home, as they call like thieves or assassins. Though I rather take more of the thieves side of things.
Good luck with your research.
I understand. However, I do not judge. There's a place for every profession in the world, no matter how amoral or unethical some might consider.
You're in my way.
Like, usually, as I say, if you cause me no harm, I cause you no harm. Everything, if given the chance, can be done civilly.
Live and let live approach. That's very respectable.
I met more knights like you.
It makes things a lot easier.
I can certainly understand that. However, if in the future things change, you may be sure that I am no paladin. I do not judge people for anything. I accept for things what they are.
Seems like the magic is being kind of
It's
wacky today.
like back home, many of the I have to say humans. Of
Mortals?
man, because there are many different mortals. Yes. Well,
I should probably introduce myself.
everything's immortal unless you're
Hollow Knight's
undead.
Or some type of a higher spirit.
I see.
Sorry, some sort of YouTube
Yes.
personality.
Most don't like either elves, undead, and well, of course the dragons. But many people understand why they don't like the dragons. They try to keep burning down villages.
Quick question. Was the knights that were...
So dragons in your world are more like a force of destruction? The way I heard it, that usually they are a force of nature, because, well, they hold considerable power, but not every time they are not homicidal, unless provoked, but I guess it is different in your case?
Yes, I've heard of stories of some that are actually nice, but I've yet to meet one that is nice.
I take it the nice ones are kind of like a dying breed, so to speak?
I would say yes, or very well hidden, because the rest of their kind is causing destruction. People are not going to let them talk if they are peaceful.
Right, I understand. The actions of a few affecting the image of all. Yeah, that's rough.
That's a good idea. See? He's smart. He's gonna just go unplug it.
Yes, just like the people or the species that I am back home. Many people don't like us because they just simply don't trust us at all.
But you are not a dragon in human form. I met one many months ago, but...
Yes. I don't understand it. I do alchemy myself.
Well, thankfully I am not part dragon. I am a Khajiit, a cat person, as many people will call it here.
Considering the usual patrons of this bar, I think you will find plenty of cat folk around, so I think you will feel right at home.
I've seen many different types of cat people through my time here, but I've yet to meet another Khajiit.
I mean, just for example,
Only one.
it's not a Khajiit, but there's cat person right behind you. Actually, my apologies, because I started a discussion, but I don't believe I ever introduced myself or asked about your name, so again, I failed at proper etiquette. My apologies.
It is fine, I didn't do the same.
Yes.
I am Jewel. It's pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, Jewel. Name's Dr. Wonder, at least in this form. But it's Wonder, however you want to spell it, all in all.
Pleasure to meet you.
And I do not know many people, however, that's Gabblemon, the small fur-like person. And right there you have Jake, aka Toaster. I had a pleasant discussion with them yesterday.
That's good. Yes, there are many good people, and especially down in Casino, you never know what you may see. Like, one of the first weekends I was there, I saw a sentient fruit.
It's really fun to do it with friends.
And a crab. I've never seen a talking crab before, but that was very interesting to see down in the casino.
Actually, how is your opinion of the casino? I really heard like one opinion that compared to this, or rather, compared to the casino, this place is more personal, intimate, if that's the right word.
Here is much calmer. The staff are very friendly. They're always talking to either the patrons or there's going to be slight chaos. But everyone's usually sticking together and talking. While the casino is much bigger and everyone's more spread out in their own groups. I would say here is easier to talk to people because it's smaller and someone's will tend to talk to you in some time.
Well, I can definitely agree that I would find it much harder to start a discussion if there's like a big circle of people standing together, because I do not possess forceful personality, I think, so it's definitely easier to start a discussion in this scenario.
If this is not a finger gun, then what is?
Yeah, what is it?
I'm finger gun. I'm quite confused. I'm not going.
And you tend to learn a lot of things just by listening.
This ain't a Pope yet. Leave it alone.
The old adage of speech is silver and silence is golden. I also appreciate, I respect that.
I'm quite confused. Are you saying that there's another meaning to this finger banging?
I am not sure if, Joel, if you like any sorts of drinks, however, the coffee with cream and sugar, it's excellent.
I should try it at some time.
I mean, my opinion is biased because I have a pretty big sweet tooth, so all types of sugar, chocolate, coffee with cream, that works for me.
My people back home, the Khajiit, we love sugar, so we all have like a sweet tooth.
Then definitely wherever you have opportunity, try it. I definitely recommend it. Speaking of
So
your...
I will have to
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, before I can try things, I'll have to figure out a way to earn the currency here. I don't know if they would take septums.
Kind of already here.
I actually, well, I always have a little bit of credits on me, or rather the local currency. Considering the place seems to be welcoming people from all around, I would imagine they have, even if not here, then perhaps somewhere in the vicinity, some sort of, what's the word? Currency exchange?
Bank?
Bank works too.
I can always, may ask around the Scholar's Nook. They tend to also be like this, but much, it's more tavern-like, much more welcoming as well.
And I guess, I mean, all the stories I hear about taverns is that sooner or later there will be a tavern brawl, but considering the rules in place and how the place is run, very neat and organized, I don't believe we're gonna have to worry about that.
Yes, they take good care of it here.
Actually, no, I can't be like that, because I can be like that when I got my black hair, right? But I'm not just because I'm the whole human.
Oh, I was going to ask, assuming, if I may pry, because you mentioned something about your profession, would you consider yourself to be skilled in that area of expertise, or are you merely beginning your journey?
I'd like to say I'm fairly good at what I can do with what I need, with my skill set. I've been trained back home, so. But then again, I also follow a
Why did
code.
you turn from Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man to Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor
My old guildmaster taught me the code, and I follow it to this day.
I just changed up my hairstyle and changed out the clothes.
That's respectable. Again,
Only two.
oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
As I said, I do not judge, but I did hear one more, a particular saying that one of the very few things that differentiates animals like base instinct and mortals, people, and higher thinking is rules we follow, the code we abide by. So it's good to hear that you have your code of conduct.
Yes.
I feel like
Even though many people back home consider what I am a monster, that doesn't mean I have to act like it.
Don't worry about it. I'm on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say in this modern world, at the very least, I know that much that the thing called internet loves cats, almost worships them, so I don't think you will have to worry about being disliked in this place.
I've not met a person that was... Well, actually, no, I have to say that. There were some people over at the Misty Shores that were not too happy with the undead. Considering they asked if they wanted to kill me. That was very interesting.
Well, sadly, there are some people that they have their own preconceptions, code they abide by, and sadly paladins are often guilty of, well, when they see the undead they go like, smite evil, and then that's how they try to solve problems.
Precisely. Well, at least I am happy they asked. Normally people don't.
Well, glad the situation worked out.
Yes. They were very, very curious knights, though I've never heard of their king before. But then again, they didn't know much about certain types of undead either. They couldn't even tell what I was, which could have been good or bad.
If I understood right, you did mention you are a Khajiit.
Yes.
But if I'm hearing right, you may correct me if I'm wrong, you are not exactly the fully living Khajiit?
That makes sense, I guess.
Yes, I am not technically alive. I am undead.
I just wanted to make sure I understood things right. As I said, I do not judge, I merely accept.
You better watch out for the objects.
Objects in the mirror.
Yes, many people are very accepting of those around us, so... But I still wonder who that King Arthur they were talking about. I only knew of the High King Torrig.
Well, I'm not sure if you are talking about the same person, but I do recall there was a knight I've seen once or twice that he did mention something about a king. Sadly, but I cannot recall if this was Arthur or somebody else. But I am not entirely sure. But I recall something familiar.
Well, you need a good punch for it.
Yes, I remember one of the knights having a crest on their chest plate. It was a shield with white with a red dragon on it. Don't know if that can help you ever see them.
Perhaps we are talking about the same person, because I do recall they had like a crest, but I wasn't sure if this was a dragon or like a cross, but perhaps that was a dragon, actually.
Yes, they kept calling themselves blessed, and I was unsure what entirely they meant. Then they even said one of them, the one with the crest that I just mentioned, said they were undead as well. Blessed Undead? I've never heard of that before.
I'm not getting you more Capra songs, you fucking lost that privilege now.
Never knew
I mean,
Undead could be a blessing.
considering what I'm seeing, if there is a single place where you can find blessed undead and all the other types of beings, it's this one. It seems to be connected to everywhere.
Yeah. Yes.
That's something he really does with it.
Yes, they were very not too kind to my friends. So it was just a bit high intentions, but at least I was able to calm them down before they try to harm my friend.
The man gets 2 million and decides to
Because I'm pretty sure they would have tried to smite them.
Well then, I'm glad to hear that your friend was fine and the situation was resolved peacefully, at least in that case. I am not sure what's happening.
At this time, I have started to learn. Don't question it. You never know what you're going to see here.
Yes, going with the flow, or as they say, rolling with the punches, definitely seems to be correct way of going at things.
I just got back and I'm leaving again.
I have too much practice in doing that.
I go, sir.
I wonder why.
I'll put myself in this straight jacket when I get home.
Also, Ren's here.
Look at that, it's fuck off.
I will need to reach the counter. I've been holding this cup of coffee now mostly empty for way too long.
Alright.
Says who?
How are you doing that with your tongue?
How
Not my
exactly
dad.
are you making that sound?
I'm good.
Fuck off. I'm not banned for leaving.
I guess you could have like a battle torch that just hides under your sleeve and your coat and go shh. It's like if someone gets too close to it, shh, right in the neck.
What, like just shine a torch right at the neck?
I thought you meant like a torch is in like a one of those blood torches.
No, I mean like an
If you mean
actual,
like a torch, like oh yeah,
flashlight.
No. Oh,
A
then blinded
tactical
in the eyes then.
flashlight. Yeah, and then it's
Why
like
would
you
I
can
remember?
attach a bayonet to them, or like if you attach like a sniper rifle, so you can be more accurate with your torch. Like that, like you just have like a pair of sights on your torch, so it's like it's like, and it's like you know exactly where you're aiming your torch.
I don't know.
Or like I've seen someone like put like underslung grenade launchers on like their mugs, so that's always so that
Okay,
was
then.
always some.
Oh bloody hell. I would love to see that, but
Yeah, no,
I've
that's
seen
fair.
it before, so yeah.
No idea what happened.
Buddy, is this your first time here?
Hello again.
Hello, Mr. Rin? If I remember that right.
Yes, you're in bed. Are you leaving now?
No, there's actually something I wanted to ask the host.
Oh, okay.
So I'm joining later. Jake, Toaster, and Gobblebond are already present.
Ah, got it, thanks.
No problem. Okay, I have no fucking clue what's the actual battery power, to be honest.
Alright, then in that case, Blue Sky scans you didn't find any weapons, items, or consumables.
Yeah, actually, I know his panda, but he's using different models. I need to like ask him.
Alright, not at all. Oh, you have not? Alright, then in that case, may I please have your wrist? Alright. And yeah. Sorry, say again?
Thank you.
Alright, you have a good one now, alright?
Yeah, bye-bye.
Alright, take care. You alright?
Greetings. Yes, host. I was actually I'm not leaving just yet, but I wanted to ask you one thing, if I may.
Sure.
I do recall it was a long time since I was here, but I do recall one of the hosts was like a big talking panda. Are you aware like what happened to them?
No, I don't know. I think he died or something. I'm not
Really?
I'm not quite sure.
Aw.
No, I mean I heard some things, but like I think that it's like rumor or something. But yeah, no. Unfortunately, he's not around anymore. Like he was before my time. So yeah. So I mean, like I'm pretty sure anyone else would know, but I can't help. I'm afraid. I've never met the guy.
That's a shame. Actually, I was going to ask because, well, he was a big talking panda, but I don't believe I ever asked him about his name. So I'll fix that mistake, but ask him about your name, dear, because calling you a host all the time would be kinda tedious, to be honest.
Well, I mean, well, okay. Yeah, okay, fair enough. My name is Smokey. Pleasure to meet ya.
That name's Dr. Wonder, at least in this case. Also, a pleasure.
Yeah.
Are you a host for quite a long time, then, of this place?
I mean, okay, so I've been around here for like maybe a few months now, so I'd say a few months. Hey, Ham, I've been around for like a few months now, ain't I?
It's April. You showed up around what, January? Just
Yeah,
after
something
Christmas?
like that. So yeah, I've only been around for like maybe 2 or 3 months. So
Yeah.
is that right? I think that's right.
Well, yeah, because the previous owner, the previous manager, head manager, died just before Christmas, about a month or so. Then there was a period, then you were hired. So
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Yeah, so
Also,
like I don't know.
did you happen to speak to the rabbit about how much clothing they've got on?
Oh, no, I didn't actually. If you see him, how much clothing do they have?
I think they've got 16 layers of clothing.
Oh, all right.
But that's the only issue, if you get what I mean.
All right, fair enough. Right.
Leave
Tell you
it
what.
till the end.
Yeah,
or when
yeah,
they're
probably
leaving.
leave it to when they're going. I'd say. So yeah.
Okay, well.
All right, thank you.
Well, I don't.
All right, that's.
Go ahead.
Nah, that's just something that slipped by me. Okay. Yeah, it does. But yeah, is there anything else I can help with, or?
No, I was just going to say that, considering, if I heard that right, how long you are here, I must commend your work ethic to work up to be a new manager of this place for quite quickly, I must say.
I mean, okay, I'm not quite manager, but I'm in charge of like getting people in and out. So, or like I'm in charge of like sorting the Ubers or something. So it's yeah, well, hey, it's just one of them sort of things. People just felt I could do it, so I got it. So yeah.
Very well. Well, I will not be distracting you from your work. Appreciate your time for talking.
No, that's fair enough. I mean, honestly, most of us are pretty much happy to talk to patrons wherever, whenever. But like, I'm still kind of waiting on a patron. But yeah. What's going on?
I need to take it off. I need to go. I've got the person.
Alright.
It's just. I've got shit going on in an hour, but they want me there
Yeah.
early, so I've got to go.
Alright, fair enough.
I'll
Alright,
see you then.
go good.
Later, in.
So yeah, yeah. So that's interesting. But yeah. So far, I'm just waiting on maybe one or two patrons that are trying to turn.
Well, perhaps they are stuck in traffic or something like that.
Yeah, I think they're stuck in traffic, and it's like I don't know how long I'm gonna be waiting by the door or not. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's just one of them things of just sort of hang around this sort of general area, make sure like I can see who's turning up, but beyond that, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think like so far, it just seems like what's it? Everything. I don't know. I'm kind of losing my train of thought. I'm sorry.
That's understandable. It happens to me quite a few times.
Yeah. So yeah, it does kind of happen. Like, wait, Ham. Are you setting up one of them cameras or something?
Yeah, that was one I'm gonna be doing.
Yeah, cause like we've got a patron that's sort of requested twice and they haven't turned up yet, so.
Google VR, ja cię babcia nie widzę, więc teraz...
Alright, that's the third time they're requesting, so
Okay then, I'll set up and we'll see how
Babcia.
that goes. When you're having trouble...
Zajęty jestem, ja mam... Tutaj słyszę rzeczy.
Getting, like, I guess the Uber's just driving past them or something. Or maybe...
I mean... I don't know, I don't know if they're like... Did they take like their 5G or not?
It might be that they... Yeah, that might be the case. I don't know. What's the Uber name?
It's Tanner King, I think.
Ah, okay. Last time I understood he was having issues getting Uber requests to the casino too, so I don't think it's just
alright, I mean, is it... Okay, like, would they need like to restart or something?
I couldn't tell you. Last I understood, it just fixed itself. So eventually they might just walk through that door in a couple of seconds. But from what I understand, they also had the same issue at the casino the last time they were in there.
Huh. Alright, that's kind of interesting. Fair enough.
Yeah, I likened it to the issue that, you know, casino is large and more populated than us, but hey-oh, apparently not.
Yeah, well, alright. Well, hopefully he's alright. Yeah, how can I help?
I was just wondering what you were talking about.
Yeah, we're just hanging around here, just waiting for, like, patrons to turn up. Like, I think one of them's starting to have, like, or not starting, they have been having, like, bit of technical trouble, just trying to get over it, so... yeah. Right, well... Sorry, say again?
It was a broken spine.
That was not a healthy way of running. That's not a healthy way of running.
I
Well,
mean,
you know.
I suppose...
I mean, they're not crying, so...
And we've got another patron incoming as well, so...
I'm just doing my...
Oh, lovely jubbly.
Fair enough.
Well, I won't distract you more, but it's good to hear that it is possible to interact with patrons. Not patrons, with the staff members.
Yeah, I think that's just one of the things that we try doing in particular is like we try and make sure like everyone gets to socialize a bit. So yeah.
Very well. Well, you have... Well, incoming, so I will be getting out of your way, Smokey, right?
No, I think, yeah, Smokey. What's your name again?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm having trouble remembering names. Well, in this case, it's Dr. Wonder, however you want to spell it, really. Wonder. It's
Dr. Wonder. Dr. Wonder.
yeah, it might, it
Dr.
works.
Wonder. Yeah, Dr. Wonder. Yeah, no, I know. It's like, you know, my second name, like Johansson. It's like, it's with a J, but it's pronounced with a Y. So it's like Johansson.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that works.
Yeah. So, Dr. Wonder. All right, that's fair enough.
If I may ask,
Yeah, no, that's fine.
because that's one of the things I'm asking people, assuming they are fine with that. Looking at your skin color, like, is this like an armor, or are you perhaps like organic being, a spirit?
No. Stop. I operate. I am literally nuclear fusion.
Gesundheit?
Nuclear fusion.
I have literally zero idea what that is.
Okay, so you know when like in a really hot place you get like hydrogen, and then you get like hydrogen molecules, and then you slam them together and they make helium.
Oh, helium! I know, because Toaster Jake said something about that his body is full of helium, or something along the lines.
Yeah, like, so, I just, so pretty much, I'm like one of them, it's like a reactor or something, like, you know how there's like these reactors around or something? I am quite literally star. I am literally star. I emit sunlight.
You're a star of the show?
I'm a detective. Terrorist.
Also.
Alright, howdy, how you doing?
Doing fine. How are you?
Alright, I'm doing alright, yeah, I'm good, thank you.
You sound nervous. Are you okay? Do you need a towel?
No, I don't need a towel, I don't sweat, like, I don't sweat anything, fluid.
So what you say is, don't sweat it. Is that the term?
I suppose, but I do sweat, but like I sweat like stardust.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Ah, what's up?
Nice to meet you. My name is Carfield.
Yeah, right, is everything alright?
Your name is
I heard
Garfield.
there was a terrorist.
No,
here.
my name is Carfield. Garage Carfield. And I'm a detective.
I'm gonna call you Garfield anyway.
Terrorist.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I think that's their name.
So let me
So
ask
he's
you
not
something.
actually a terrorist.
Do you
dunno.
usually
Real
know
name.
where you're going before you yell out the words and then explode?
I see.
I don't explode. I'm a detective. Terrorist.
So
you
not all terrorists
investigate
explode.
terrorists, you
Those are
investigate
suicide
explosions,
bombers.
do you
Kamikaze.
investigate, then explode.
I'm a
I'm
detective.
gonna go to the counter.
Terrorist.
You enjoy.
You understand?
My
what
name is
terrorist
Carfield. Garage Carfield. And I'm a detective. Terrorist. Yes, terrorist is my
Well,
middle name.
Jake, I learned interesting thing. If I remember correctly, didn't you mention something about helium being a part of your body, or am I misremembering
Yeah,
this?
I'm afraid of helium instead of air.
Well, interesting thing I learned from host Smokey, I believe, that he also has something to do with helium. Or rather, the conclusion of his explanation is that he's a star, I guess.
I do.
Yeah, helium is quite prevalent in stars.
Terrorist.
Well, I guess.
Stars are basically fusing helium atoms.
Well, I guess running a place like that requires a hefty amount of energy.
Yeah, you could say that.
Is Gabblemon still around, or did he leave?
I think it's the other side. He doesn't usually leave early.
Ah, well, at the very least,
He's around somewhere.
this time I'm seeing that the congregation is not centered on the bar, but a little bit spread out.
Yeah, that's sometimes a good thing. Otherwise, everybody's talking over each other and you can't hear a thing.
Well, if you don't mind,
Anyways, I better.
yeah, I should go there to see what they're doing.
Hey, go.
So it's duels.
Detective.
More like
Terrorist is back.
Gladiator shit.
I don't think I met him. Did I ever meet him?
How's your politician?
I thought you had. He's at the counter right now.
When was he last year?
Fucking strong.
Last week.
Was it the day the repairman was here? I remember
Oh yeah, it might have been. I forgot you showed up late that day. Yeah, I guess that's must have been the one you missed
How
him.
you take it, but you gotta
Let's go talk to Detective Man.
Like,
Oh, sorry.
you gotta follow the
That's fine.
where
Actually, I'm interested in that.
Hi. I'm Gobblemon.
Oh shit. Hey. Good.
What's your name?
I'm gonna sit down.
Make sure you spell
put this when
terrorist
I'm
in
done with it.
cursive.
Put it on the counter.
That is my middle name.
Drake, what's yours?
Alright,
Gobblemon. Nice to meet you, Drake.
Because I'm a detective.
Gobble. I'm gonna call you Gobble. Alright.
alright.
Okay.
Alright, Gobble. What you up to?
You know, okay.
Is you Franklin here?
So he's getting a free cookie, right?
Yeah, I
No,
come here
I will pay for this
around every week.
This is my second time at this establishment.
I like the food here.
I've been here before
Ah, right.
because I'm a detective.
A lot of sweets, so.
One cookie, please.
Terrorist.
It's always,
And here's your cookie.
is it
On the
usually
back.
more busy at the start? I'm pretty late here.
Thank you.
It's going on for a few hours.
Thank you.
It's usually around this crowded.
Oh, it's not in the line, are you?
Take a look at this cookie. I drew it very well.
I didn't want to plan to come and stay long. Heard about the place from a friend of mine, decided to come check it out. What do you make of this? Is this like a 7 out of 10 for you? Is this like a 6?
I just want to watch the unfolding chaos.
I like the food here. Food tastes
Are
great.
you okay? You seem to be in distress.
Because how do you rate the place based upon food? Is it like the best you've ever had?
That's just smoky.
125 for a black coffee.
Alright.
I haven't eaten anywhere else.
Alright, I guess that's a 10 for you. How do you rate the company here? You see,
I'm friends with everyone here.
good to hear, good to hear. So your friends there, well, I guess rate the company here pretty nice then, huh?
Yeah, everyone's nice.
Good to know, good to know.
Enjoy.
Alright.
Even the crazy ones like Vessel's mom. They're all nice.
Which one's Vessel's mom?
Have we met before?
Vessel,
Yes, we have. I remember you in Detective.
mom or his grandma?
Terrorist.
Correct.
I don't know, they keep saying
Prettiest
different
thing in
things.
the room. I don't even know what gender you are.
She's a demon lady whose grandfather haunts her.
Oh, right. The one with all the eyes, right?
Yeah.
No, not the blind one.
A very pretty man. I hope you know that. You have some good looks to you. Use them well.
There's so many, I can't keep track of them all.
Which one you want?
Me neither.
Also, they never talk to me probably as much, probably because I'm in a toaster.
No idea. I'm being honest.
Yeah, the blind lady doesn't see me either.
Yeah, I guess the magic people aren't comfortable around technology or digital things.
No, she literally just couldn't see me. They said it was because I don't have a soul.
As a
I
detective,
That means?
no idea what you mean by that.
terrorist, I'm always on the hunt.
Alright. Right, sure, but like, you know, what? You mean you've never heard of like people being on the hunt or something?
No, I have not.
Alright, well, I believe it's like
Very hard for me to not say something racial at the moment regarding rabbits.
What's it? One of them things for like they're trying to look for like partners or something like that. But I don't know if it's like for long term or short term or anything like that.
It's detective. Terrorist.
Well, not.
I detect terrorist.
No, it's detective.
Yeah.
Terrorist.
I believe the pause is important.
No, that is incorrect. You are saying it incorrectly.
Oh wait, is your middle name?
Terrorist is my middle name because I'm a detective.
What name is the pause?
Pause is ellipses. Think of it as like punctuation.
Middle name, terrorist. Last name.
No, terrorist is his middle name.
What's his last name?
I forget.
Is detective his first name?
No, I don't remember. I keep forgetting his real name.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
all of that. Greetings.
He did say that I'm like the sweetest thing, so maybe he's just going around being like complimentary to everyone.
Yeah, he was talking to you. The way you're looking around made it look like you thought he was talking to somebody else.
Sorry, what did you say?
I saw you standing nearby, so I decided to say greetings.
Hello.
Dr. Wonder, this is Chris with a K. Chris with a K, this is Dr. Wonder.
A pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Chris with a K. I have a question. Is Witha your middle name?
No. No, it's spelled Chris is spelled with the K.
Oh, I get it now. I'm gonna keep calling you Chris with a K.
Hello, sir. Have I introduced myself to you?
Anyone hungry?
Oh, well, nice to meet you again.
I'm never hungry. Well, I'm always hungry because I don't eat.
That's sad.
Well, considering... considering how Rin explained it to me how Gabblemon works, it kinda makes sense for him to eat almost all the time. If I understand it right.
Yeah, it kinda does. I don't think that stops Rin's wallet from crying, though.
What now?
Figuratively speaking. I just saying it's expensive.
Ah, understood. Yeah, so, Chris, if I may ask, are you an often guest of this place?
This is my first time here.
Ah, understand. Well, actually, I've been here a few times, way before, back when, as Smokey explained it to me, one of the managers was a big walking panda. But since I got this new garb, I guess it's my second visit here, so I'm actually not that much of a regular. But do you enjoy the premises?
I like being here. It's a nice place.
It's a pleasure. Don't get
very relaxing here.
Extremely relaxing. Very relaxing.
Makes me want to run.
Give me fun.
Nice. How contradictory that is. Well, you're always energetic when you ever come here. You're always twitching.
I'm always excited and happy.
That's right, yeah, I noticed that too. And actually, speaking of, have you ever asked them the stuff to make you food with batteries, or actually give you batteries at all? Maybe that gives you
No,
best...
just the regular food's fine.
Oh, okay.
Regular food's fine.
For a moment I
Ren
want...
already got mad at me reading all his batteries.
Okay, now that is the most surprising thing. You're telling me
Well, considering he's a computer guy, I imagine he probably needed those batteries for something, but...
Yeah, he's making a list of rules to make it easier for me to follow. I think it's up to like 3 gauges now.
that is even weird.
I mean, 3 pages is not terribly excessive.
I'm gonna be very ballsy because it's what I do.
So far, it just covers what I am and am not allowed to.
Take a lovely woman like yourself out for a little bit of a dinner.
That's a sensible thing to do, actually, because I'm pretty sure... Well, Rin knows you better than I, but I imagine there are certainly some things that it would be bad if you ate them. I imagine.
Yeah, like straws and plates. Those don't taste very well.
The best way to get to know somebody isn't to
I stopped eating those yesterday when I found out you're not supposed to actually.
Ah, right, I remember. I think I was actually standing nearby.
No, not really. I wanna be real with you. I don't expect anything.
But I think straws and that, they're like on a lower scale. I imagine Rin might be getting to the aspects of like spent fuel rods from nuclear power plants. I imagine those might be also like maybe not fully healthy for you.
I haven't tried those yet. You know where I can find some?
I imagine that power plants. Do you know what power plant is actually?
Oh, I think I network hopped through one last week. Remember the power outage, the citywide power outage on Tuesday?
Ah, it's kind of.
It definitely did not have anything to do with me.
Hey, you see everything. Sure.
Of course. Yes. Yeah, so like in a very short explanation, like you are your own power source in a way. You gather food, you transfer that into energy, so you can still, well, run as you are. But many things, all the lights you can see and whatnot, they cannot eat, so they require external power source, which is produced in very short, to simplify things, from power plants.
Yeah, which is why I ate batteries. They gave me a nice boost.
Well, I imagine, I mean, would you consider, considering how much you eat normally and after you ate the batteries, would the batteries have better, would they give you like higher amount of energy comparatively?
They're more instant than food, but I like both.
More instant, but they do not last longer, is what you're saying.
Eyes are a little bit more
Kinda. I don't really notice right after I eat them. I just
when you're born in a situation, you don't really question. You roll till you find someone better.
Well, that's something to consider. But well, the place is well supplied all the time, I would imagine, so yeah, I think they can satisfy your I'm blanking on the word. Your food necessary food.
That seems like a nervous tick that you're doing right.
I like the burgers here.
Forgive me, I want to make sure I allocate some milk. What was your name again? Stella.
Well, I imagine they are not bad.
Stella? What's your favorite pastime? Got anything like a hobby? Look like you're but then again, anybody likes a good book.
Well, I saw Rin was here, but I was exchanging words
That
with...
guy over there. Is he doing that? Is he doing that hitting on thing that Rin was telling me about?
I don't want to say poetry, because poetry might bore you.
Sadly, I cannot tell you
Looked like he's hitting her, but
because I'm not an expert on the matter.
I want to guess poetry, but I might probably be out of
I believe they just have pleasant conversation. After all, How do you what? Sorry?
You called her a book. How do you read something? You called her a book just now.
It's a manner of speech. Sometimes, like, for example, I don't know if you like heard it, that it's raining cats and dogs. It doesn't mean that it's literally raining cats and dogs. It's just a general saying that weather is bad, to not use a curse word.
Does it ever rain books?
I didn't witness such an event, but considering the wide variety of people that we have, the different worlds and whatnot, well, the saying is that, not the saying, but I imagine that in the vast scope, the infinity of multiverse, there's certainly a place where it's raining books. And it might not even be a library. Sorry, what?
Edo, cool. Awesome.
Alright. Yeah, I wanted to mention that I saw Rin was here, but sadly I was like at the front talking with Smokey, and before I finished I saw him already having to leave.
Yeah, he got a message from someone he was doing something with. I think it was like a special assignment. Apparently they needed him sooner than he thought.
Ah, that's understandable. Work comes and goes. Actually, a question, like, if you were to like satisfy yourself only with that burger, like, how many do you need per day? Do you like count sometimes? How many do you eat to function through a day?
Sometimes lose count after 18.
Well, I must say, if you ever find yourself competing in like food challenges or anything of the sort, you have like a strong possibility of winning.
Wait a minute. Wait. There are eating competitions.
Of course they are. Oh, perhaps you didn't like find an To add to that,
Does the Lotus Garden does the Lotus Garden do eating contests?
I wanted to say, I don't believe here I meant more in general sense.
No, I don't think we've ever had an eating contest. I mean,
I know the Lotus did.
I mean, yeah, but like, I think one of the main troubles is that like we don't have too much of like one kind of food at a time. So, I don't know. Right, so I think one of the things that I can do, I don't know, I'm not sure if I can do it. I mean, like, we make plenty of cookies though, so we can always do like cookies or something, a cookie contest, but
Can we do it today? Can we do it today?
No, I don't think we can do it today.
Can we do the cookies and then draw on the back of them like previously asked?
Draw on the back?
I'm not sure about that. Tell you what, I'm gonna go talk to Ham just a little bit. Give me a second.
Apologies for raising your hopes, I just meant more in general sense, not exactly like Lotus specific. But I guess, like, it's an idea now being thrown out in the world. Maybe they will do something in the future.
I hope so too.
I think they have a problem with detective terrorists, because every time I mentioned my profession, they got more and more frightened.
I did notice they started pacing the moment you got back.
I'm not gonna be having much longer here.
I'll see why.
I don't know, maybe...
Is that the terrorist part?
The
terrorist is my middle name.
I don't know if it's the name or just the way he looks.
Cannot say for sure, as I mentioned to Jewel back there. I do not judge, I merely accept. People have different professions.
Okay. Wonder where everyone went. Where's everyone?
Question, did you have a chance of actually trying out the coffee here?
that maybe the next time I'm here. Though, I am more worried about Smoker. He seems very nervous.
I'm sure he will be fine. After all, as I mentioned, he holds a position of some authority and responsibility in this place after being here for not that long from what I heard. So I'm sure he and the rest of the staff have things in hand.
I'm sure he's fine. He's got a support group.
Suppose you mean like most of the people that I guess went in that general direction?
I guess so. I know the staff. I know there's Ham there. Ham is talking to somebody else, and I don't know. I assume that's what's happening.
Sir, can you repeat the last one?
I said I assume that's what's happening.
Yeah, I guess that's a solid explanation.
Who knows, maybe he just needs to take a break. Who knows?
Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but, so. I mean, as unusual for him, I suppose, would be a better way of putting it.
I mean, what would people be without their own quirks, specialties and whatnot?
That is true.
To be fair,
I'm gonna have to look up the word. I don't know what terrorist means, so I'm gonna have to look that up. I think.
Someone who spreads terror.
That's one definition. However, like, does your world have, like, rebels, partisans, freedom fighters? Are you familiar with these terms?
Not quite the same thing as terror.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that point, but yeah, to like start from somewhere.
Yes, like, there's a group called the Stormcloaks. They are trying to take back Skyrim from the Imperials, so in that kind of a sense.
So essentially, you have a group of people willing to fight against established order, government, whatever. They have political goal. However, they are very unrestricted in their attempts to get to that goal. They do not usually they are not afraid of crossing lines. As you have your code of conduct, as you mentioned, well, you can say that these terrorists, they usually do not have, well, much of a code of conduct at all.
That more explains towards the Aldemary Dominion. They do many bad things. But yes, now I get it.
Yeah, so you could say that it's a case of ends justify means.
Okay. Thank you for the explanation.
No problem at all. My pleasure.
Some words I'm not used to or not heard of before from my own home, so putting them into something that I understand helps a lot. Like, back home, we don't exactly have toasters. We put bread on, like, a metal plate and warm it up that way, but there's not a machine that does that.
No, I'm just a portable version of that uses electricity instead of wood, fire, or coal.
Like, electricity back home is used to attack people, not really power things like this.
Well, this is a more, I would argue, practical means of that power, a more peaceful way of using power. I mean, you got electric lights, toasters, everything here is basically electronic. You know, it's another use for it. Most people use weapons to attack people. There are some people who use magic, I guess. But I don't know anything about magic.
Magic is hard to explain. I've learned that with my time here. Even with the magic back home, trying to explain it from my home to here, I find out that things that belong in different classes and all that is confusing.
Yeah, it is. And magic works different in every single world you go to, apparently.
Yes, it does.
Even the laws of physics seem to be different, though.
Thankfully, I'm still able to use magic to get here, so...
Yeah,
as long as nothing in that regard changes, and nothing bad happens, I'll still be able to visit. And learn.
That's good. Yeah, hopefully that can continue for all of us. Where is everybody?
I think they're all like spread out.
Not aware. I mean, that's definitely a change of pace considering to the yesterday when, for the most part, well, things were centered around here.
Yeah, almost nobody moved.
That's how it usually is.
Yeah, there's definitely a few people around here. They're not around this place.
Oh no. It's the cat ghost.
Oh no, what?
Oh boy, the cat ghost.
The cat ghost.
Not the glow cat,
He's talking
something
to the
else.
detective. Terrorist. No, cat ghost, not glow cat.
You could hear him before you could really see the ghost. I think it's the
Yeah,
only
kind of like a
ghost-
banshee.
I'm actually curious now. Are you a ghost? Haunting a toaster, or are you?
No,
I don't.
my cybernetic brain is just implanted in the toaster.
So you're like a synthetic then.
Sort of, but I'm technically still alive-ish. My soul never left my consciousness.
Okay. I think I understand.
Yeah, so my mind and my soul were never separated. We just moved to a new body.
Okay.
And I got that confirmed, so... Yeah.
Because I'm about to say, you kind of look akin to Cat Ghost right now.
Do I? Well, I guess if you saw underneath the clothes, I would look somewhat similar. Like just an inflatable white bag, basically, underneath this. Albeit a robotic one.
Greetings? Cat
It's a
ghost?
kid.
No!
Hello, cat ghost.
That's an interesting sound.
No!
Be very aware, he is normally like this.
No!
Should I do something?
He's very.
Don't make any sudden movements.
Just do whatever you want. It doesn't really change anything.
It seems adorable and cute. Oh, can we pet it?
May I engage the petting?
I mean, you have to ask him. Whoa. He just went right through you.
That's... feels weird.
I mean, he's a ghost.
Alright, I think I'm fine.
Yeah, it should be fine. I I guess because my soul and mind aren't grasped to my body as easily, I should be more wary of him, I guess.
No. No.
You should give them a burger and call it a booger.
Obviously, he doesn't want anything on the menu.
Or give him some ice cream.
There is coffee in the back. An espresso.
Well, sufficient to say that there are sometimes interesting guests coming through here.
Told you it wanted a booger.
That's what makes it worth coming.
Oh, most definitely.
I don't know what they're going to do with that, if I'm being honest.
I think they're gonna go look for the other patrons.
Considering at the casino, I saw it carrying around a glass of what I think was milk.
Oh no, it wasn't sewer bear milk, was it?
I don't know. I haven't yet to order anything.
That's the only kind of milk they serve there.
Oh.
At the Purple Lotus, I saw someone carrying around a bucket full of liquid.
That's sewer bear milk.
Yeah, in terms of liquids, I think the safe rule is to like stay away from large pools of water. Otherwise, from what I heard from one of the staff members yesterday.
I'll explode if I touch water, so...
Right, yes, water is especially dangerous to you, so that's a very good safety precaution.
Yeah, I guess I'm a toaster.
Yeah, if you can. I've got one so I can go over comments and tell you otherwise, but...
There's no terrorists coming after, I'm just a toaster.
How do you clean yourself?
Well, yeah, that's tricky. I have to basically go through this brush. I have to drive against a brush. Or at least I used to. Now, I have this sort of rig that I just back into and I control the rig, what is it, scaffolding, basically, with robotic arms attached to it. And the robotic arms sort of brush me off, clean me. I have to control it remotely, but it works.
Well, considering Rin is a computer guy, I'm pretty sure he could be able to come up with some sort of, well, program machine to like assist you with that.
I don't mind cleaning myself. I trust cleaning myself to myself than to a random program.
Okay. Holy sh...
Woof.
I literally did not see him coming.